Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Ginger Fae. Thank you for being here, my dear.
Hello.
Yes.
We were just talking about all the
yes, we haven't been on.
Gosh.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and we haven't been on for about a month together because Ginger had her birthday in there, and she had some other things that she did, and so we're glad to be back on our regular.
Oh, and by the way, today actually is my channelversary. So no better way to celebrate that than with you, Miss Aley. 2 years.
Oh, congratulations. That's fabulous.
It just dawned on me.
Okay. Well, that's wonderful. So you've been on a year? Has it been just a year or 2 years?
2 years.
Wow. Congratulations. Yes. That's fabulous. It does go to show that perseverance pays off. We all wonder sometimes if what we're doing matters, but yes, you definitely matter to all of us here. So congratulations on that.
Yeah.
Oh, you do. You definitely
thank
do.
You for all the congratulations, everybody.
Yeah. So we've got Janet here and Tropical Empress Amanda. We have Brendan here. Thanks for being here, Brendan. Christine Fryer, Shannon Broth. We have Jen F., Kim B., Tiffany Tisdale, Paula Rovita, Susan Funes, Joyful Journey, Lizette Amsterdam. Let's see, Christine Fryer. And they're all saying happy anniversary to you. Lori Hunsinger. I hope things are okay with you in Texas, Lori Hunsinger. I did hear from Linda Bishop, who said things were okay in her area and in Dallas as well from Cartomancy. So I'm hoping the same is true of you, Lori, and we're still sending much love to the state of Texas with Hurricane Beryl and all the residuals from it. Much love. Yeah. Hi, Charlie's here, Sage of Fire, and let's see. There we go. So yes, and Ginger Fae is here. Yay! Yay! So that's great. Have you been busy outside in your garden?
Oh my Lord! I'm glad that I did my 2 weeks at the beginning of summer because you can't breathe out there. It's so humid and hot.
Oh, I wondered about that.
So I got the majority, 90%. Well, maybe not 90%, but in the backyard, 90%. Done, but way too hot.
Okay. Well, you guys back east are really having a hard summer all over. Honestly, like today here. It's about 82 degrees. No, actually, it's 95 degrees. What am I saying? But we have no humidity. You get a light breeze, so you can deal with it. So I totally get it.
Yeah.
Over 100 in Utah this week. Oh, wow, I can imagine.
Yeah. I moved from Vegas.
You did. That's right.
I'll take that Vegas heat over this. Right now it's cooling down. It's 88.
Wow.
But the humidity
Hi,
probably.
Roxy. 113 in Arizona. Yeah, it was Nancy, 113. It was 128 at Death Valley. And it's always way too hot there, but yeah. Hi, Judith Anderson. It's good to see you.
Hello.
When you get too hot gardening, you jump in the pool, gardening clothes and all. That's a good idea.
I wish I had a pool.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow. So
Oh,
Lori's updating us. She has no power, no damage to the property, but trees took a beating. We have
oh,
generators and AC window units.
oh, Lord.
Okay, 22, 2.2 million don't have any power in the Houston area.
Oh,
Much
no.
love to you, dear. I know how
That's,
difficult that absolutely is. And having lived in Houston myself, I've lived through some of those times. So, hi,
wow.
Jackie. Hi, Joyful.
Well,
I have
sending
your
cool
question.
air to everyone who needs it.
Cool air. That's right. Cool breezes, balmy breezes. There you go.
Mm,
Yep. Well, Lori, we're sending you lots of love, and hopefully your cleanup of your yard won't be too daunting for you to get yourself back. But
yes.
I was concerned about you all in Texas because of your grid system and what happened to the grid system. Well, it was in the winter. Remember, they all didn't have any heat at that time because their grid system went
Mm.
down. But
Oh
I
my
don't know
God.
why nobody, everybody still keeps voting in Abbott.
Oh,
So what are
Judy.
you going to do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Sure thing, yes. Judith says, Ginger Fae, we have the same weather as you, humidity, but not complaining as our summers are so short. Well,
Oh,
I don't think we're complaining here either, because we were just talking about how he has to go back to work in 2 weeks, and that's too short.
it's too short. Because the last 2 weeks were gone in a blink of an eye. And it's like, what happened? It didn't
Mhm.
even exist.
Right. That's right.
So
Thank you,
much to
Paula.
do, so little time.
That's
That was
right.
sweet.
Paula, do you want a
Hi,
reading? Let us
Jackie.
know. Yeah. Yeah, Jackie's here, and Annie it came in, and so did somebody else did. Oh, Nancy did. Yeah.
Mhm.
And thank you all for being here. 110 in Tucson. Oh my
Mhm.
God, everybody. Yeah.
Mhm.
Even if what you need is at least a sprinkler out there, Ginger. So you can go under the sprinkler, and
Yeah.
because it
It's
won't
true.
take you long to dry up. Yeah, that's for
Oh,
sure. Yeah.
you'll never
But
dry off because it's too humid.
that's very true. That's very true. Yeah. Yeah.
I get out of the
Welcome
shower. By the time
everybody.
I have my makeup on, I feel wet again. That's
And
with the
and this is one of the reasons why
beginning.
I know I never used to do. I don't do makeup anyway, but I never did it in the heat because it would melt on you. So
If I'm going
okay.
out, I do because it never fails. I run into students and their parents or the principal,
Oh
and I
yeah.
thought I just need to look presentable. I'm not
Okay.
beautiful like you that don't need, I need makeup.
No, believe me. Uh,
Oh,
Hi Jen Bowles.
hi,
Hi Warrior
everybody
Girl.
coming
Hi
in.
Sandy Miller and Create Love. Welcome, welcome. All
Hmm.
right. Hi, Mary Starshine. I've got your question, Paula. Thank you. And I've got Nancy. I've got yours. So we are going to only be going an hour today because I've got somebody coming that's got to look at my kitchen again that has not been finished. But we're going to be pulling a couple of cards each for your readings today. So go ahead and put them in, and we'll get. I'll probably cut it off probably around maybe 10. And right now we have 3. So if you want a reading, all right, Kim, I got you. There you go. Judith Anderson says you are beautiful, Ginger. There you go. So
Mm,
there.
you're beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
always nice to hear, isn't it? Yeah. All right, Kim. Any general message? All right, that's fine. You're wondering your purpose, Jen. Okay. Are you looking for spiritual purpose? That might be helpful. Shannon Bross. All right. Joyful journey. Did I get you? I got you first. I got Paula, Nancy, Kim, Jen, F, Shannon,
Warrior Girl would like
Warrior
one.
Girl. All right, Warrior Girl. If I can find you again. Okay,
Lisette
Warrior
is
Girl.
actually
And then
from Amsterdam.
oh, okay.
And oh
Lisette.
my
It's
gosh. So what
Lisette.
time is it
Okay.
now, Lisette? The other night it was 3:15 in the morning she was on. So much appreciated.
Oh, okay. So we got 10. We got 10 people.
Okay.
And so we're going to say that the questions are closed at this point. If we have any time possible, but I'm going to say it takes us a while to do the questions. And so I want to make sure that it's done. Hello, Connie Epley. It's 87 with 67% humidity in Georgia. And Ginger, you are beautiful just the way you
Amanda.
are, isn't
it? Thank you.
Yeah. And it's 1 o'clock, Lisette says. 1 o'clock in Amsterdam. All right. Tanya, you're right on the tail end. We'll see what we can do. Let's see. You don't think you can make that long? Okay. Yeah.
So we're going to give mini readings tonight because time is limited for Ms. Aley, and so we'll be just giving 2 card readings tonight to try to get to everybody.
There you go. Yeah, and then we'll be back again in 2 weeks, and Ginger will be hosting, and we'll get back on our regular schedule.
This week to do a solo. I haven't done a solo in a while, so if we don't get you tonight, maybe we'll try to. Yeah.
There you go.
Things always get.
All right. So Joyful's wondering how she can connect more with elementals.
Okay,
that's a great question.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I know you do. That's your kind of question. Mm-hmm. Let's see what I got. I actually even have cards that are called Power of the Elements. How about that? It's about as close as you can get. Wow. So, Joyful Journey, I get here that you have to bring a new idea to life, a new dream to your life. And the next card just really screamed at me, and I came up with a feeling about it. And that is, it says, gather together your own community of support and love. And I'm going to say it would be awesome if you maybe begin a community garden. Maybe you do a walk, like it's at 8 a.m. on Thursdays. Anybody that wants to go on a community walk will be going through the woods, or will be, it would probably be good early in the morning or after the sun goes down. And I'm thinking that this is how you bring the elementals to you, because you're out in nature. So if you're working in a garden, or if you're walking through the woods, or you're doing some kind of work outside, this is a good way to connect with those elementals who are just waiting for you to find them. So that's what I got.
Absolutely. And I have, Jenfo, do you happen to have let me see if I can get closer. I haven't used this deck in a while. It's full of elementals. It's the Rackham Tarot. Anyways, do you have in your garden a water element, whether it be a little water fountain, waterfall, a pond of some sort? I feel like bringing in a water element will assist you in connecting with them. Because that's what this image is all about. The connection, the emotional connection, and just go out there and let them know how much you would love to connect with them and work with them and have them work with you. And then I got the Explore card. So do a lot of exploring. As Aley said, maybe even go on, just go exploring somewhere out in nature. Maybe one will follow you home. And perhaps if you do go exploring, bring something that would be like a little offering. And you never know, one may follow you home.
That's awesome. So yes, create love. I love that you added start communicating with them as they're there. And so once you put that up, I'm like, oh my God, I've been outside sitting in a rocking chair on the front porch just relaxing, and dragonflies come around, and there's a robin that keeps coming around, and I say, "Hi, Robin, how are you?" And I talk to the robin all the time. So I really love that. And then Joyful Journey says that she's had a butterfly land on her shoulders and stay there. Talk to the butterfly, Joyful. Talk to the butterfly. It wants to communicate with you. That is just awesome. All right,
And
you
that
live in a
actually
beautiful wooded
before I
trail.
put this away, was something I was going to add, and I put the card away, was, just reach out and talk to the animals and the plant life, and, talk to the trees.
Yeah, I do. And I do that. I love to talk to everything that's outside. And it's like you're making them aware that you're ready to receive any kind of message that they might want to give you. Hello, Linda Kennedy. That's all right. You lurk, girl. You lurk. All right. Thank you so much, Joyful. She says, can you see my son Paul getting a job real soon? And all the rest are just words for avatars. So that's what all that other stuff is.
Well, let me switch decks for that one then.
All right, Paula. I pulled 3 cards. The first card, I don't want 3 cards. I only want 2 cards. Never mind. First one I got is the Empress. And I'm feeling, though, you are doing the nurturing for him. And you're probably working to help him express what he needs to do, which is really hard as a mother. Because we want the best for our children, but we also want them to get off their butts and do what we would have done if we were in the same situation. And that isn't always the way it works. But the second card I get is the Hermit, and it looks to me as if your advice to him, your resolve to him, is that he needs to do some soul searching. And he needs to realize that whatever job he's going to be, he's got to actively work for. He's got to send out applications. He's got to pound the streets. But also that every job is a temporary job. It really, truly is. No matter if you get a job full time or not, it's still temporary because stuff can happen and things can change. And so this actually places us in a position where we can take something, and if we don't like it in the long run, we could still be looking for something else to come along. So I'm going to put it out there that he needs to break out of his way of applying for work and to try some other measures. If he has to go to Employment Security and see what their list looks like, or he has to put himself on a temporary list or something, just to get him started, because once he gets one job offer, quite often he'll get 2 or 3 of them. That's the way it works.
We can barely see us.
I know. I'm going to take it down now because you know what it is. It's Paul, and
Yes, Paula. Hi, Paula.
Paul. Okay.
Hi.
Yeah.
All right, your son. Okay, so the first card I pulled was this nostalgia card. So I'm curious, what if he tries applying for a job that he's had in the past, or looking for that similar kind of work? Yeah, this card, 6 of Cups, 6 is harmony. He's got to make sure that as he's searching, he's going to pick doing something that he's going to be feel in harmony with, because otherwise he won't like it and he won't stay there long. But I went to another deck and asked when. It says chant mantras, and okay, that's what I do. I do yoga, chant mantras, and I know things. So he needs to manifest. He needs to really be specific about what he wants. But this says July for entertainment purposes only. That's what this deck is all about. But he needs to be specific about manifesting what exactly he works like a demon looking for a job. And then we see what you said. Okay.
Yeah, it's a mother thing then.
Yeah. So
mother thing.
This says July. Yeah. So please let me know if these cards speak the truth.
Yes, absolutely. And we still got a few weeks of July that we're going to be going through. So
we do.
From our lips to God's ear, I hope.
So let's just say at least the interview will be set up in July.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Much luck to him, Paula. Much luck. Yep. Yeah. All right. So Nancy wonders if her next job will be in healthcare.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Well, let me try to use this stuff.
All right, so I have the Two of Swords inverted that says, attention, red flags. It says that if you do have an option to get a job in healthcare, that you should consider the options because there may be more than one, and it will be a decision that you'll need to make that will be aligned with your energy level, the commute, the purpose of the job, and of course, the money that you may or may not earn from it. I have here that in about 3 months, you will be able to see more clearly and divine aid will come in for you. So I don't know if it will take 3 months for you to find the right job or not, but that's what I get for about 3 months in the timing.
Okay, so I, interesting enough, got the Fool card. But she's opened a box and like a treasure box, and out of this came so many beings. It's almost like she opened a Pandora's box. I'm not sure how to read this for you, to be honest, with healthcare. Let me do one more clarifier, because I do also get darkness. I'm wondering if there's a job that's a nighttime position, if you really want to get back into healthcare. But let me see the energy of healthcare for Nancy. I want to know what this little Pandora's box means. And then I got 10 of Swords. So I'm sorry, my cards aren't really. So 10 of Swords is the end of a cycle, and it's the universe saying, we recognize that you've worked so hard, and so the stress of what you've been going through is over now. He is slaying that dragon. I'm going to stop there. He's slaying that dragon. But it looks like you may have to look at other resources, other opportunities. I'm not sure if healthcare will be your next job or not. To be honest with you, I'm sorry. I don't seem to be getting an answer for that right now. So currently I don't see it, but that doesn't mean it's later.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So my son just got laid off. But as of November, and if he wants to get his severance and all that, he has to stay until November. But now everybody else is leaving, and they're saying, oh, since you're here, do this, do that, do this, do that. And so I told him, I don't know if you want to stay for a severance package and be taken so advantage of. So sometimes we need to sit back and write a list, go and stay, one of those types of things.
Yeah.
All right, Nancy. I think it will become more clear to you as you go along, that you'll figure it out. Yeah. All right, Kim, you just want a regular reading? You would like maybe some guidance, some spiritual something or other? All right. Let's see what we got. Wow. So I have the Ace of Wands, but it's reversed. And it says here that things are bubbling between the surface, and you need some kind of an outlet, Kim, that that will make you feel like you're doing something moving forward. It says you have a lot of ideas, but they're lacking direction. But they want you to take those ideas and write them down and think about them, because there's probably something in there that could be turned into something absolutely wonderful for you. The second card I get is the Emperor. And it says here, you want to get things done. You want to, and you have the power, the stability, and the leadership skills in order to do it. So I think if you position yourself with the idea that once you've made up your mind, you know which way you want to go, you can be successful at it because you have the stick-to-itiveness and the drive in order for that to happen. And that could be a job, it could be a spiritual practice, it could be anything, a relationship, anything. But that's something that you would know more than I would know. So.
Okay, so what I got for you, I'm studying the images. I haven't used this deck in so long. So I've got the Four of Wands, which is representing something to be celebrated. Okay, so I will show you the image. And it's these trees are all gathered around to help celebrate something, an accomplishment that this little girl here has been searching for, I feel. She's been searching for, and it almost looks like guidance and companionship. But yeah, so that's what's going on in that image. And then I got the card of awareness. So you're being asked to, like go in and ask your guides to help you be open and aware of the energies that surround you. And in opening your awareness, you're better to navigate through your life path journey. And so I feel like there's a connection coming forward for you that you're going to be celebrating. So I don't know if you're on a spiritual journey or not, but that is your purpose, your life path. But I feel like as you open your awareness, you're going to be shown the way. And that's something for you to celebrate, Kim.
Oh,
so that's what
very
I have for
nice.
You. Yeah.
Be open to all the beautiful possibilities that are there for you.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Kim. All right. So Jen F is wondering what her purpose is.
Oh.
And I got some very fascinating cards for you, actually, Jen. First of all, before I start explaining this particular one that I pulled, I want everybody to know, including yourself, that we all have gifts, but we choose whether or not to utilize them or not. Some are stronger than the others, but we all have the ability, most certainly, to tap into our intuition at the very least. And so that's our gut level that says when something doesn't feel right, we know it, or somebody doesn't feel like they're being truthful, we know it. We know those things. And we really have to trust that over sometimes our head, because our head tends to say, well, maybe not. Well, I don't know. Our gut knows. So you have the dream weaver. And the dream weaver is you're able to get messages of the subconscious and connect with the spiritual realm and unlock insights into yourself and the universe in dreams or visions that you may have. Don't think that dreams are just empty and they don't have meaning, because they do. And sometimes people tap into their psychic abilities and their purpose, whether they be psychic or not, in their dreams, because we tend to have dreams that either show our fears or what we love. The only thing right now that's stopping you from knowing your purpose is your lack of experience or energy around wanting to know, or it's the Knight of Wands energy reversed. It's like, I don't even know where to begin. Some of us feel that way. I don't know where to start. Right. And so sometimes just simply picking up a book on something that sounds interesting and reading the book gets us started. And we can say, I don't really care about this, or this is pretty cool. I could see myself maybe looking into this more, one or the other. There you go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And and I mean, when we start our spiritual journey, there is like, oh my God, there's so much. I want to do this. I want to do that. And for example, I do I Ching readings as well. And I gave myself an I Ching reading, and it said, basically, you have too many options that you want to do. Pick one and master it. So, and I'm like, okay, I'll pick two. I couldn't just pick one. You can't tell me just to pick one. But anyway, you can even start by calling on your guides and asking them to communicate with you through your best clair, your strongest clair right now. And you'll soon find out what that is. If you start having thoughts, and these visions come with thoughts, that's your claircognizance. Visions, clairvoyance. If you're able to, you think of someone and then they call, or you bump into them, I think you have an idea of what you're good at right now. So I pulled 3 of coins for you. So this is definitely work hard, work at what you want to do. Do that studying. Bring out this creative force within you, but this is about others as well. So make sure you not make sure, but try to find people on a similar path, and that way you can support each other, practice with each other, and so your purpose, and if I looked at this picture, your purpose is to help guide others, as I look in that image, and that could be using your clairs. And then I have this cute little look up. This is look up, connect with your guides, connect with angels. Yep. Look up and watch for signs. You cannot find signs always by just looking at the ground as you're walking. Look up, look up, look up. You'll be amazed. See images in the clouds or the trees, Look up and just remember to always ask for the connection to your guiding team each and every day. So, yeah. For you, Jen.
But please know that you have lots of gifts, Jen. You really do, and it sometimes just takes us a little bit longer to find them. So yeah, the great cards, Ginger.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so we have Shannon. You'd love to know when you'll be healed from knee surgery. So I'm guessing that you had the knee surgery already, and you're just wondering when you're going to be up and running down the street, Shannon. Maybe. Yeah.
All right.
Or disco dancing, maybe. Okay. There you go.
It also depends on
That's
therapy.
Great.
It depends on your mindset. Let's see. All right. Yeah. Healing energy for Shannon.
Hi, Mousy. Oh, wow. All right. So first card I got is the 10 of coins. And it says, this is funny because it says domestic duty on it. So you don't ever want to be completely healed enough to have to do domestic duty, Shannon. And of course, I'm joking, but you know what I mean, like washing the floors and doing the laundry. I mean, take as long as you need to. comes to that, because you don't want to hurry through this. Take advantage of others helping you. It says here that you will have a family legacy, a lot of people that are willing to help you out. The next one I get is the Empress, which is one of the best cards as far as I'm concerned, because it's a divine feminine. And it says, nurture yourself, create for yourself a routine, and don't push, you need to push yourself, but not too hard, because you don't want to push yourself into doing more than you need to before the time is right. So make sure you listen to your doctors and your family, and make sure you take the help that they offer you, because many times we feel, oh, I need to be back doing what I need to do, but we don't. We can be nurtured. We can be nurtured as well. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the first card I chose was this Four of Wands, which celebrating, yes, you will be healed. If I went by the number 4, it could be 4 weeks, it could be 4 months. But I'm going to say in 4 months, as in fully healed, because it will take time. And that's what I got here. It says moving forward, but it's all these cute little snails making this little journey. So as Aley said, take your time, trust the process of healing, don't rush it. If you know Reiki, do some Reiki. If you don't know Reiki, just rub your palms together, picture this beautiful energy healing ball, put in green light in it for the healing, put in white light to accelerate that, and then just lay your hands on your knee and just picture it. Picture everything weaving together, healing. If it's a bone, picture the bones weaving, the muscles, the tendons, the blood. Just picture everything like almost like it's knitting and weaving together. Just visualize that, and that will really help speed up the process.
That's beautiful. So, I agree with that. There was a doctor named Bernie Siegel who used to tell young kids that had cancer to pretend that Pac-Man was in their blood and eating away all the bad things. That was back during the Pac-Man times. And a lot of those kids were cancer-free after they did that. So visualization really makes a huge difference. So I'm glad you brought that up. Hello, Heather. It's nice to see you. Oh, you're in so much pain. I'm so sorry.
I am so
Shannon. Let's send some healing energy to Shannon, who is undergoing her pain from her knee surgery. I hope you start feeling much better soon, dear.
Oh, and with Jen F wanting to know her purpose, is a good plug for you to say the class coming up.
Well, the other thing is people like to take classes just to see what might resonate with them. And I'm doing a mediumship class with Valerie Klingenbeck from Dragonfly Crystals in August, the 3rd, 10th, and 17th. And it's $177. But she also has other classes that she does that are just fabulous, including Akashic Records and other things. So, there might be something that you're interested in, that you're drawn to, that's not too expensive. I recognize a lot of people don't have a lot of money, but that, it's helpful and might set you out to your interests for yourself. All right. So, hello, warrior girl. Yeah. Well, how you been, Heather? You're a busy girl, I noticed, and I'm happy for you to be busy. All right, warrior girl, I have the 9 of Swords, but it's upside down. And so it's saying right now, you have a lot of unresolved issues, which I think we already know: emotional baggage, past life trauma, guilt. But the next card I get in, it says 1 month or the next new moon, there'll be a change in direction. Set your intentions when the new cycle begins and don't give up, because things are germinating right now. And so I just, I never like to give any kind of a negative reading without the possibility of how that will transform itself. So make sure you know that it's within the realm of possibility for you to germinate anything that can work for you in the reverse. Much love, dear. Yeah.
Okay, so I asked for the energy of this week, and I got this beautiful Queen of Pentacles. So this week, I think it's important for you to set up your sacred space. And sacred space doesn't always have to mean a spiritual thing. It's just home. Focusing on your home and health and finances. But this is about you. You know how to organize things. So maybe you need to reorganize some things. But it's just a successful endeavor. And I don't know if you have, there's 2 little girls here. So that would be funny. I'd love to know if you had 2 little girls, but that's besides the point.
No, she hasn't. She has 2 boys.
No.
Yeah.
2 boys.
Yeah.
Okay, well, 2. We got
Yep.
the 2 children here. So I think it's focusing on family and home life and your nest egg, and but creating a wonderful place, and make sure you're taking time to do projects that you love to do. Don't make it I have to do this, that, and the other thing. Make sure you're taking time to do what makes you feel like a queen. That's for sure. And then also, again, I got the Explore card. So this week may be exploring new options on your path. And if you see a little ladybug, know that the universe,
there you go.
And there's good luck and good fortune coming your way, which would be great because it's Queen of Pentacles. So, yeah. There's a little magnifying glass here. So make sure you're paying attention to all the little things in life too. Yeah. So that's what I have for you, dear, for your little mini reading.
Yeah. Heather likes your deck. She thinks it's cute. It is cute.
Oh,
that's a cute deck. All right. So we have Susan Funes would love a message.
Hi, Susan.
All right. All right. So, Susan, I have some challenges maybe coming up for you. But they want you to know that this will create a big push to a turning point in your life. And so try to look at it from the perspective of that if things don't go the way you want them to, that there is a karmic reason or there's a reason behind that. And it's because something better may be ahead instead. A lot of times we think, oh God, what's wrong? I was delayed here and delayed there. And then we find out later that if the person had gone somewhere in their car at the time they were supposed to, that there was a really bad accident ahead. So whatever the delay is, whatever the issue is, look at it as guidance and perfect care for what you needed at the moment. They say that for you, things are going to really lighten up for you, and the light within will be there to shine for you at the winter solstice. So I know that's 6 months from now, but that's not very long from now either. So, it isn't something that's going to continue and continue. It's something that has resolution for you. And so just remember that some things are beyond our control. And I think all of us are finding that out, and we're not real happy about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to segue off of that with this particular card. It says guardedness. So, yeah, there's a as Aley said, there's a reason for you to feel a little guarded right now. But see how he's peeking out. Don't guard yourself too much, because then you'll just hide from the world and nothing will happen. But it's important to be aware of your surroundings, of the energies surrounding you, and but know that you are protected. You're being divinely protected through all your trials and tribulations, let's say, and on your journey. But I'd asked for a clarifier on that one, and it says guidance. And I pulled this card just as Aley said the word guidance. So trust in the divine, trust in just the just trust the process of what life is, how life is going for you right now. But I'm going to say that it's going to look better soon. But this is the Knight of Pentacles. So he moves slowly so that he pays attention to details, and he plans thoroughly. And so he moves a little slower than the other knights because he's a perfectionist. He wants to make sure he does it right. So just know that your process might be slower than you want it to be right now, but it is a process, meaning it will go forward. It moves forward. So just trust in the process and just connect with your guides in each and every day and ask for their assistance. So,
absolutely.
Susan, that's my heart for you, sweetie.
Thank you, Susan. I hope things go well for you.
Yeah.
All right. So we have Tiffany Tisdale, like a reading. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so Mary Starshine says the USO natal Pluto return from September 1st to November 19th, plus the Uranus Mars conjunction, turbulent change in leadership and government.
Shush.
And I think
I don't hear that.
I know. We know that we're sort of in that. We're stuck right now. We're just stuck. We can't go forward. We can't go back. We just have to play the game. Play the game.
That's where we work on ourselves.
That's right. That's right. That's all we can do. So, Tiffany, very interesting. I got the Ace of Swords for you, right side up, which means you're going to have some kind of an epiphany or clarity. The forces are coming through and they want to communicate with you. New ideas will come in, focus and truth and vision. Gosh, that's a really good thing. They're going to cut away any of the cobwebs and let you see things as they are in your life. And it says here that you are the Queen of Cups. You are a creative idealist. You are emotionally connected. You're in the flow. You're empathic, intuitive, and psychic. And so, wow, there you go. Enjoy. That's a beautiful card to get, honestly. Very nice.
Oh, yes, I do love it because your energy is really good. So I got 3 of Cups here for you. So real soon, something's coming your way to celebrate with either friends, family, those who you hold dear. There's something to celebrate. So even if it's in your own self, I just lost that word. Even if it's to celebrate something within you, your accomplishments, you have reason to celebrate and reason to be happy, and it just fills your heart with joy. So so that's one card too, and re-energize is another one. So
nice.
There's a little honeybee here collecting his pollen. He's going to go home and make some honey. And so this is a call, I believe, for you to take care of yourself, take time out to relax and re-energize, and add a little honey. A little sweetness goes a long way. So that way you can go back out into the community as the bee does and celebrate. So take time to heal within, take care of yourself, and re-energize.
Perfect. That's wonderful. Thank you, Tiffany. All right. And we have Tanya Hikes.
Hi, Tanya.
Hi, Tanya. Yeah. So, Tanya, I pulled the 9 of Coins, and it's upside down, and it says, you are enough. You are enough. Never think that you aren't. It says, stand up for what you deserve. You either work too hard or you're not, or you're giving your time away. And it says, don't undervalue yourself or your self-worth. You deserve more than you are getting. So stand up for yourself. There's many of us that fall into this category, including myself. I'm afraid to stand up for myself at certain times, and it's really not, it's detrimental to my best good. But you have a Ace of Wands next, and OMG, is that ever a great card? This says that you'll have a passionate new start, that you will have a new passion for life, that you will have good chemistry, and you'll attract good things to yourself. So enjoy. Just make sure that you are enough and you are worth it, because that's what it's saying.
There you go. Oh, love that. And before you have this grand energy coming at you, I got the card of rest. So I think universe is saying it's time to rest and recuperate. I'm getting that a few times tonight. There's a lot. Here's the Eight of Swords. There's a lot going on in your head right now. There's a lot to think about. Some of it's very necessary. Some of it is when you put too much energy, it exaggerates the situation. So here's a beautiful woman who's okay. So I'm getting that you need to ask for some assistance, whether it's like confiding in a friend, someone to speak to, and that'll help you sort out your thoughts, because then you'll realize you've been overthinking a couple things, and which has made it a little, you know, when you add tension, it makes it seem harder. But this is about confiding in someone, letting it out, but you need some rest, and it could be you need to rest your mind. And so I don't know if I'm off base, and I hope this is a good message for you, but sometimes we think a lot, and because of society we kind of have no choice. But this is spirit just saying it's time to rest and trust in the divine timing and divine guidance. So that's Tanya, what I'm having for you.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so we have Tiffany Lee, who says, if we're drawn to you, we'll give you some guidance. So there you go, Tiffany. I hope you're still with us. Thanks, Lizette. So we're going to have a little bit of time at the end, and what we're going to do is we're going to do we'll do a collective reading for the group, for everybody, before we leave. Yeah. So. Oh my!
Be sure to like and subscribe to both channels, please.
Yes, please do. Please do. Yeah. If you have not yet subscribed to Ginger Fae, you can put that in. And I'm Heart and Soul Connected, where I am. So we appreciate that, and we thank our moderators and subscribers. All right, so I pulled the Empress again. This is like the third time. The Empress energy must be really strong tonight. It says that you have the ability and are nurturing, creative, fertile, beautiful, and artistic, and all of those things are available to you. And if you're not manifesting those things, if you're not displaying those things, then you're cutting yourself short, because you have all those beautiful things available to you, Tiffany. The second one that's available to you is, of course, the Magician. And the Magician can take anything and turn it into what they want. The Magician has influence. They're a master manifester. They're resourceful and intellectual. They can take lead and turn it into gold, like an alchemical what's the word I want to say? Reaction. So you are beautiful and lovely and have all of the nurturing qualities, and you have the manifestation power to bring whatever it is you want to yourself, but you have to stop thinking that you don't deserve it if you are. Oh, really, Sandy? Okay.
Okay, so Tiffany, what I have for you, I have this Six of Coins, and for me, Six of Coins is about equal exchange of energy. equal exchange of gratitude. So because I got the card of awareness here, I feel like it's spirit saying, be aware that you are not the one always doing the giving. You're giving of your resource. That's time, money, energy. Be sure that some of these things are reciprocated to you, and but just know that if things are out of balance and you are the one that does all the giving and the nurturing, um, karma takes care of you, and your spirit guides take care of you, and you will be rewarded, even though those others may not be as grateful. But what you do, just know that what you do leaves an impact on others, and sometimes they just don't know how to say thank you or reciprocate. So just know, like Alex, you are enough. You're a beautiful soul, and just be mindful and aware of how much you're giving out, and who it is you're giving out to, and maybe pull back a little bit. So.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tiffany. I hope that spoke to you. And hello, I want to say hello to Nancy of Crohn's Intuition. It's wonderful to see you. Tanya, we just read for you. The one before this one, we just read to you.
Oh, dear.
So go back and listen, because there it is. All right. Hi, Connie. So yes, at this point we are 4 minutes away from the show. And so we're going to do what we call a collective reading. And this is just a little bit of wisdom for those who are here in the chat and in the collective, or anybody watching later. We want to thank everybody for being here today. Thank you, Connie. And thank you, Fatima. That's so nice of you. Oh, okay, Tanya, you should be able to get it if you go back.
Yeah.
And and let's go ahead and read for the collective. And I don't care.
I
You
just
can
want
pull
to say Mary Starshine pulled 3 cards for me, so I thank you for that.
I know she did it.
Wasn't that nice? Multidimensionality. Thank you. That makes me feel good. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Karen Robinson. Nice to see you. Okay, so I pulled from what we have forgotten, which is one of my favorite decks, Oracle decks. And it harkens back to the more of the spiritual world. So I'm just going to read from that. The first thing is that all of us have our own keys to creation. We are the ones that have our own personal keys that fit all the locks that we can undo in this lifetime. And we just have to think of having one of those huge round, like the janitor had when you were a kid, all the keys to all the rooms. We have those on a big old keychain, and we can create whatever it is, whatever we believe we want, we can create. And they say, don't die with the magic or the music left in you. You have magic in you. We are magical beings. We are the spark of divine creation. And so we have everything we need to do the things we want, and everything we want to do the things we need. And we are enough, and we have to not speak any way differently to ourselves. No negativity. Finally, they want us to remain as children in a sense of wonder. They want us to say, wow, when you look at the ocean and you realize you're only seeing this very small portion of this very huge thing, or when you're looking at the sky and you see the stars and you realize that some of those stars you're seeing are billions of light years away, remember to remain in your childlike state of wonder and enjoyment.
Beautiful. I just had to go get my animal. I have an animal message today. But my first, hello. I'll just take that one then. I didn't need to shuffle. Okay, my first card I pulled. Look at this cute little otter. It says intrigue.
Oh.
I'm going with you on the childlike wonder. That child, that inner child of us, when we were growing up, everything intrigued us. it just sparked our imagination. It raised our vibration. So definitely always keep the energy of intrigue. Always be intrigued by things, learn about things, study things. And since this is an element, I'm going to say it's like the ethereal energies around us. Keep that intrigue. And I went to my vintage oracle deck, Power. No, and I'm going to repeat what Aley said. Know that you are enough. We have the divine power within us to manifest, to create, to nurture. This is just beautiful divine energy in this picture. And we have the power to communicate with and ask for assistance from our angels, ancestors, our guides. But know that you all are a powerful, magical master being. And then I had to get my animal deck. So here it says deer. We have deer energy here. Love. I love this message for us. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things and acknowledge your self-worth and grace.
Oh, how beautiful. Oh,
That's
my favorite animal. That's my favorite animal.
Look at that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ginger.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Woo,
It was it was a very fast hour that we had here. I'm glad that we were able to read for everyone who wanted a reading and for the collective as well. And thank you, Ginger. We'll be back in 2 weeks, and Ginger will be hosting, and I'll be simulcasting. Yeah. But thank you for bringing your energy into the chat, all of you today, and it was a pleasure to read for you. Beautiful thank you all. All right.
I love you.
Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.